They are hard to stack, those guys. They'd be all in the jungle. Yeah, they would. Yeah. I'm gonna shut the door. Where's Jack? Where's Jack?
All aboard!
I've been reviewing your letter. It makes no sense. It's complete gibberish.
You never liked the way I make your eggs. You wake up early just so you can use the bathroom first.
That's why, this letter says we're screwing you. We care about our employees. We're trying to do the best thing for you. You need to get your job done and you need to do it on time. What did you do when you signed up for this job? What did you expect was going to happen? This is your job.
You're always at the Parker house.
You just told me the money was good. Now you're telling me you can't handle it. I don't think this is the right job for you.
Do you know what day this is? It's Sunday. We were supposed to go to church.
Whatever the rules say we give you, we give you. Whatever the rules say we don't, we don't.
You want to have children and want to call your future kid Ralph? And you don't want to get a dog like every other American, but you want a pussycat. You smell like old grease when you get home. Are you seeing my sister again?
I know he'll get it done. I have people that, like you said, this is a good money job.
All you do is make excuses.
Well, that's why we're paying you. Because it's not easy. If it was easy, we'd let everyone do. We pay you nothing. We pay you a good salary to complete your job on time and by the rules.
You never stay home. By the way, I found your secret porn stash.
Not doing either one. I'm telling you, either you do what you're supposed to do or you're gone.
I have had it with you.
Tell you take it or leave it.
Just don't come back, ever.
I don't have a home. Take me home.
have the formal dining room?
Probably get lost in this house, huh?
Definitely.
Do you have anything cheaper?
Well, I mean, it just depends on your whole outlook on things. I mean, cheaper within the same quality? Not really. It depends on if you want quality or if you just want a good price. Of course, there's always cheaper things out there. But it depends on if you want to sacrifice quality or not.
Yeah. This is
Okay. Well, here we are.
Oh, good.
You wanted less expensive.
Wow, it was quite a place.
Yeah, it's quite a place.
You know how many trees are on the lot?
I believe there's 10 trees on the lot. And it's a cute little house. It's a fixer-upper. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath.
Come with financing?
Of course, 100%. Definitely. We can definitely work that out. Not a problem. A little coat of
Holly?
paint.
Did anything bad ever happen here?
Well, I mean, what do you consider bad?
Somebody die here?
Oh, yeah, Tom, I think we need to talk about some things that happened here. I mean,
No.
there's some things that I should disclose to you about the home, definitely. There's been a few accidents that's happened here. That won't be a problem, will it? I mean, that's the
Could you hold on a
past.
second? Is that a creek over there?
Yeah, yes, there's a creek in the backyard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. I'll be right back.
What are you looking at?
Wow, dude. How deep does this go down here? This canyon.
God, I think it's at least 80 feet.
How soon do you think we could close escrow?
Well, I think it could be done pretty rapidly. Very soon, within the week.
That'd be great.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you interested? I mean, is this something that you're...
Well, I really like this area.
Yes, and the creek is a great added feature, and the house is, I think it's perfect for you. I think it's an excellent match. I think we finally found it.
That'd be great.
Cool. Well, why don't we go figure out the paperwork? Oh, my lost life. If I only had one more hour of one more day. I see your wife. I see your wife. I'm not sure what happened. He was a practical joker. We were arguing, and he threw my ring out the window of the train. I panicked. I jumped off for it. At the time, I wasn't sure what hit me, but it must have been an oncoming train. Stop the train! Wait, go sleep.
What happened to that house?
That's where I crashed the train. We almost died.
You want family, don't you, Jack?
I want you, Tom.
Crashed the train into the house, and you killed the whole family in that house?
Are going to die.
I'm gonna kill you, Jack.
I'm dead, and you're gonna be dead.
Damn light. It's like the graveyard down here. Well, let's see. What do you think? What do you think? Huh? Is that right? I don't know about that. I don't agree. I don't think you know what you're talking about. Nah. You don't even know what you're talking about. No. I didn't build this house. I'm gonna tear it down. I didn't build it. Honey? Is that you? Hey! Honey?
Kill him!
Wake up! I'm down here!
Fine, Jack. We gotta
Come here! Give me a cup of coffee! It's breakfast time! Come on, honey. Come on down here. You'll like it. can't trick me like that. I heard something.
What time is it?
It's time to see the train wreck again. I come out here every night to see the train wreck, and I don't see the train wreck anymore. But I see it, and I don't see it. It's in my head every minute. Can't get it out of my mind.
Are you awake
What's
right
happening
now?
to me?
Buddy, Jack. Howard's buried there.
From your dreams.
No.
A woman from your past. A woman from the past. It's from spiritualism and Berkeley and seances.
How'd you know I took that class?
She told me about these things. This woman was here and she told me all of these
That can't
things. What, are you dreaming of a woman? And a train?
That's really weird.
Is there something about a train and are you asking her questions?
Well, yeah, I was at the... Oh, that's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, what?
No,
What do you mean, yeah, what?
No,
What?
I went to the
You mean,
library
who?
yesterday and the guy told me that there'd been a train wreck here. And in my dream tonight, I was asking this lady about this train wreck.
I don't ever want you to materialize her again in your dreams.
Materialize?
She says that you make her come here. Don't ever think of her, Tom, again. Don't dream of her. Don't think of her. Don't, Tom. Or else.
Crazy. Come on.
I'm not crazy. She was here and she told me these things, and I wouldn't know these things if she wasn't here and didn't tell me.
That's weird. How did you know that about the train? I was going to tell you about that.
She told me about the train. You're asking her questions about the train.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, I didn't even know there was a train out here until I started having all these dreams about it. It's the strangest
Who
thing.
told you about the train that went by here?
No one told me about it. I just kept dreaming about it.
Yeah?
Somehow I thought that the train went right through my front yard, because that's what I keep seeing in the dream.
Oh. No. Wouldn't have gone through your front yard.
I got to call the movers. They haven't delivered our furniture yet. It's been 3 weeks. Moved in. We're supposed to have everything in there the first week. We've been sleeping on the floor. Kind of a nightmare. That's when we moved in this place. What do you know about this train?
Gosh, I think that guy Bill that was just in here getting his drink would probably know much more than me about it, because he's a lot older. I gotta pass it right. Okay.
Yeah. What time? I live down the street and I heard you know about that train that used to come by here.
Oh, yes, that train, yeah.
Can I ask you a few questions about it?
All right, okay.
Howdy. My name's Tom.
I'm Bill. How are you?
Bill. Yeah, I was wondering if you heard about that. You knew about that train. I was told that you.
Oh, yeah,
some
yeah.
information about
Oh,
that?
gosh, yeah, I knew about that. Digging back a long ways here. The train, yeah, well, it was back in the 20s, and it used to haul freight for the Chevrolet truck assembly plant down there in East 14th Street.
Didn't it have an accident?
Yeah,
One of the
yeah,
trains had an accident?
Yeah, it had an accident. One night it got out of control. I don't know whether the engineer was asleep at the switch or what. Who knows what it was. But in any event, yeah, it came on down and went right straight through the barricade here at Dutton. That used to be the end of the line. And went on down into the creek bed, and went through an old barn on the way there.
Do you know anything about it? That it went through a house? I heard it went through a house.
No, it wasn't a house. It was an old barn. And scared the hell out of the farmer's horse. The farmer was killed because he was out there feeding the horse. The horse managed to escape. But
anybody die on the train?
I don't think so. I think the only one on the train at the time was the engineer. Might have been a trainman on there. I don't. That's so far back. I don't remember that part of it. Could
Is
be.
it true that a lot of the train couldn't be recovered? They couldn't find part of the train?
There were parts of the train that they found them, just weren't worth recovering. It's just screwed up so bad. They got the main part of the engine out, and I think the coal tender was left down there, something like that. I understand there's still parts of it down there in the creek, but that's basically the story.
You know about this train?
Tell them about that train, Hank.
All right. That train come down Bancroft, come all the way from 109 and some, all the way down to Dutton. And anything else beyond that, yeah.
When did they tear it down?
That I don't know. I've been down in this strip since, let's see, my twin boys are 34 years old now. So it'll be back in the early 60s and beyond.
Isn't it true that some of the train couldn't be recovered? They couldn't find a lot of the train?
No, I think they pulled it all out of there. I think they had to get it out of there because they couldn't block the creek, couldn't block the flow of the water.
So there's nothing down there now?
No, there's nothing down there.
And I heard that, and this is hearsay, it stopped here, and I understand that there was quite a few people who come in here and all this. Since they take out the train tracks, things have kind of disappeared. Now, I came into San Leandro about 6 years ago, and I understand that we have a cherry festival, and I have not seen cherry trees in San Leandro.
Okay, so here's the river right here. This is where the train went down, went right into that river, 80 feet down. And you can't see it, it's too dark, but that's the river.
Died. They died there. I don't believe those people. I know they died there. I found the corpses.
You did?
I found them. Found them in my dreams, and I know it's real. My dreams are real. No horse got killed. A whole lot of them died out there. He knows all about it. See? Hear the train. Hear the train right now. It's dead people. Haunting me. Calling me every night. What do they want from me? Well, the voices told me that Jack did it.
You've been hearing voices? Is Jack someone you know? Is Jack a friend of yours, or?
Well, no, but the heads told me that.
The heads told you. The head. I'm sorry. I'm not sure I quite understand.
I know it's hard to understand. Believe me, I can't understand either. But the heads were talking to me, and they told me to dig them up, and they said to take this to the coroner and to find Jack.
Adams, 13th Precinct.
Hello, police? Yeah, I'd like to report 6 heads I found.
You found some heads. Human heads? Not attached to their body.
Yeah. Severed heads.
Right. Well, do you have any more information on these heads?
Why don't you come on over here and pick up these heads? Send the coroner. Okay, yeah, my name is Thomas.
This is going to be a very serious investigation we have going on here. Ma'am, has your husband been doing any suspicious things at night?
I'm scared, I'm nervous, and I don't want to incriminate him.
Digging around in the middle of the creek in the middle of the night for human heads?
He's having nightmares. I think he needs some psychological help. I don't think this is real.
In his testimony, he claimed he was in the backyard and dug up these heads. Is your husband a known drug user?
I think he's a little bit nervous.
You guys are not using drugs. You got to reveal that this is not him.
You don't know that he killed all these people.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to a very close friend of mine. I feel like I've known him for all my life. I just dug him up out of the hole here. And he's kind of sick because he's dead, but he's my best friend because he and I both hate Jack from the bottom of our heart. Jack, if you're out there watching this right now, I hate you, and I'm gonna get you. So remember, you've been warned.
This is News Channel 1 reporting. We have breaking news here. This is just in. They found a severed head at the site. Yes, they found a severed head buried deep in the mud, and the emergency crews there are on their way there now to investigate. This is Joe Barnett reporting for News Channel 1.
Hi, Tom.
What do you want? What's going on?
Don't you remember me? I'm Rocco the barber.
Rocco?
Yeah. Don't you remember me?
Oh yeah. What the heck you doing here?
I'm also the vice mayor of the city of San Leandro, and I'm representing the city and the mayor.
What's going on?
Well, you have this here, you went to the San Leandro Times claiming you have a haunted house. So the mayor sent me over here to find out if you have a false claim or not.
You mean that article?
Yeah, the article that came out in the paper, yeah.
Well, what does that interest you guys for? I mean, I called the mayor or the manager's office down there.
Yeah, we didn't hear about that. Then you
I
got the
called
article
several
that
times.
came out.
They just sloughed me off. I was going to tell them all
You got
about
the
it.
article that came out in the paper, and the mayor wanted me to find out whether.
Yeah, well, I've called the manager. I called the coroner's office. They've never come out here and investigated. I got piles of body parts out there, and I got broken. I got train wreck out there. Nobody pays attention. So I had to go
Where
to the
at?
newspaper. It's out in the back. It's out by the creek.
Well, let me see that. Can you
Okay,
show me
come
out
on,
there?
I'll show it
let's
to you.
go. Did you bring a flashlight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was going to go down there just in a little while anyway and dig around tonight. I think that is.
I don't know. I can't.
What does
make
it
out.
look like? It is.
It looks like a pile of dirt.
That's a pile of body parts, man. That's
No
corpses
way.
right there. That's
No way.
corpses. That's
Really?
8 corpses, human corpses right there.
Holy smokes.
Preserved for 30 years in that muck right there. That's the
Wow.
old 48 right there. That's the missing train.
Really?
Missing San Leandro train right there.
Is that right?
Yeah. And I haven't found the conductor yet. I haven't found Jack.
How do you know his name's Jack?
You know, I really don't know how I know his name's Jack, but every night I dream about Jack, the conductor.
Really?
And that guy killed all those people.
How do you know he killed all those people?
I don't know how I know that either, but believe me, he did.
Oh, yeah? That's why you think this is haunted, huh?
I know it's haunted.
Holy smokes. Yeah, I could see that down there. Yeah. Man.
Why don't you go down there?
No, the hell
I'll
with
go
you.
get some shovels. You meet me
No
down
way. You're not getting me down there.
Come on, how else can I show you? I got to show you. There's some.
I'll come out here in the daylight.
I got some severed heads.
I'll come
down
out
there.
here in the daylight. I'm not going to be out there down there. And how in the hell do you get down there? You got stairs down there?
There's a trail over this way.
Oh yeah.
But there's some. I got 3 severed heads. I found. I stuffed over there.
Oh yeah. Dang.
You see that? It's all steel and iron. That's the old 48 right there.
That's the old train, huh? Damn. I can hear.
Can't you hear that noise?
Yeah, I heard it.
Sound?
I heard it.
Well, that's what I hear every night. Okay.
You hear that every night?
Yeah. I think you guys ought to buy this place from me. This place is haunted, man.
Yeah.
There's no one should have to own a home.
We might make it another attraction for the city.
Yeah, Disneyland to hell.
Oh man.
I wouldn't go to that amusement park.
Didn't they tell you this here was haunted when you came out here?
Yeah, the realtor kept kidding around. I mean, I thought she was just kidding around, right?
Yeah.
The whole time she's saying the house is haunted. I said, sure. I mean, look, it's a good deal. You know, I thought she just didn't like the house. She was too busy trying to sell a house to some hotshot in a Porsche.
Then you found out it's true.
Yeah, and then her name is Hollywood. What do you think? You know, I mean, the girl's something. Yeah.
Catchy name.
Yeah, she should go down to Hollywood, stay there.
Train tracks go on for about, I think it's about 300 yards, and then they stop because obviously, as I'm sure you've known from previous reports, that the train tracks were ripped up and removed 30 years ago. So these train tracks just stop, and then about 100 yards further is the site. And we're going to go down there and have a little look more around and see if we can see a bit more of the wreck. As I'm told, they're still working down there, trying to remove some of the bodies, and hopefully we'll have a little bit more information for you later on.
Yeah?
Hi,
What do you
Tom.
want?
I'm Mayor Drove. You spoke with Rocco yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I've come to investigate on
I
what
was waiting
what
for
was
you
happening.
to get here.
No,
I thought the coroner would get coming here.
Well, Rocco and I had a meeting earlier today, and he said to stop by and see
Mayor
for myself
Drove.
what's going on.
I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Tom. How's everything
How
going?
come you haven't returned my phone calls? I'm finding bodies all over the place. I mean, this was not on the disclosure.
Just can you give us a couple minutes? Or?
This is really, really important. Am I interrupting?
Can't it wait a minute, or you that big of a hurry, or what? What's going on here? Let's go look.
I really need to talk to you, though. I mean,
Okay, make it quick because we gotta hurry. Because I got another meeting to go to after this.
I can't have all of this in the paper. I just can't. I mean, do you know what that would do to my career if everybody found out about this? I can't have this happen. Tom, I'm sorry. I just, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal.
How many people know about this? Is it?
I'm wondering about that. Didn't you know about this? I think the whole town knows about this.
Is it true?
They buried the train down there.
All the rumors and the.
How could that be a secret in this town? All those bodies in that train down there.
Well, let's go take a look. Is there anything else? It's I've got a time schedule to keep to.
I mean, I have a card I'd like to give to you. I'd like certain people involved in this so this just doesn't get out.
People?
Yeah, I mean, he's really good at cleaning up messes like this, and I think it'd be really good.
Okay, well, give me his card and I'll give him a call.
Come on, we need a crane down there. I want to get this thing fully disclosed and brought out in the open.
No,
Come on.
I can't go out in the open. It cannot go out in the
You
open.
can drop the card off tomorrow. Let's go
No,
take
listen,
a look. I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Can we can you kind of show me and?
Mayor, I really need to talk to you. It's very important. I mean,
Can it wait? You
No.
can see me at my
Yeah,
office. I'll
I
be there
mean-
tomorrow at 10.
Oh no.
How come they didn't disclose to me that all these bodies were buried in this yard?
Tom.
Bodies. Do you want to show me where the bodies are?
Sure.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna go get a flashlight.
Okay. And I'm on a bit of a time schedule. If you, I got about 20 minutes. If you don't mind. Thanks.
Okay. Next time, make an appointment.
attitude. So anyways, I just really wanted to talk to you because it's very important for me for this whole issue not to get in the papers. I mean...
So you know about it?
I know what's going on around here, and it's so important. I mean...
Have you seen the bodies?
I couldn't find my flashlight. This'll work. Let's go.
Brian? Hi, it's... I'm Mayor Grove.
Oh, hi, Mayor. How you doing? Well, actually, I'm out doing a little sailing out in the ocean today. How can I help you?
You heard about what happened, right?
Really? Are you serious?
What do you think would take? How many men?
Well, I'll tell you what. I would certainly be willing to do it at cost, and I think we'll need 2 or 3 guys. No more than 2 days. I wouldn't expect, and then the crane costs. So anywhere from about $5,000 to $10,000. How's that?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I could certainly do that. Okay, well, would you mind having him call me? You've got my numbers. Have him just give me a buzz, and then we'll take it from there. Then I'll let you know what's going on. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Great.
I am here with the mayor of this town, and she's going to talk to us about the train that was recently pulled from the creek. And I'm going to ask her a few questions. So this has been fine for, you're saying, for the last 30 years, that this will have had no effect?
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I just got news here. Right now they're in the process of extracting the engine out of the ground. And any further developments, we'll let you know as things come up.
Well, thank you very much, and hopefully we'll have more comments and answers from the mayor further on.
Greg, I'm sorry. Hey, Greg, tell me who you are and what you're doing here.
I'm Greg Williams from Ashland College, and I do theoretical studies on basic biogeology. And this site here is very fascinating. It's the conditions in this microclimate have all met to help preserve any type of animal or human body that might get trapped here. And oh gosh, as you can see, there's already landslides happening here. It's a very highly sensitive fault line. So there's a lot of seismic activity here, which would help to rapidly cover up these bodies. And that's the first stage. That's the first stage of fossilization.
We have 6 419s. Yes, 6. Might be 6 187s.
Okay, you guys get in there one at a time. Hey, Mike, just walk up there and grab the chain.
All right, Mikey, you ready? The big lad. Let's get him out of there. Ready?
Come on, go easy. You don't want to destroy any of the evidence. Come on, pull him up. Pull him up.
Oh, he's heavy.
A little more. Oh, this is a big one. All right. That should do it.
How long's he been dead?
How long has it been dead?
Right, How do I know? I just found the
I
body.
know,
You're
I'm the
the
one
doctor.
to say,
Don't
yeah.
tell me.
Looks like he's been dead for at least 2 weeks.
Well, what do you want us to do with him? We can't leave him here.
Well, we're going to move him up a little more. Let's take a few notes here.
Well, he looks like he's pretty heavy. I don't know if we're going to be able to move him. I hope I'm getting overtime for this. He's an ugly bastard, isn't he? Look at him.
Well, looks like he's been dead for about 2, maybe 3 weeks.
Here, I heard he said that he'd been dead since 1963.
No, that's impossible. Impossible.
Yeah, but all the other corpses are a lot older than that.
Yeah, but a corpse normally breaks down after 1 year. All you get is a skeleton. This guy's full. I mean, you got flesh and bones. You got.
Well, maybe he's just some bloke who was digging around down here and he's only been here for a couple of weeks for all we know.
That's what we're thinking. I mean, that's what it appears.
Look at all the dirt and the leaves.
And this is
that's
the only body we
inconsistent thing about it.
Well, this is the only body we found. Everything else we found was just a skull or a bit of bone.
No, this guy's whole. He cannot have been here since 1963. That's impossible. Well, approximately 53. Has been dead for approximately 2, possibly 3 weeks. No decomposition. No obvious trauma. Debris around him appears to have been there for quite a while longer than he's been there. Alright, well that's all we can do for right now. Good job, guys. Come on, I'll buy you a cup of coffee. Let's go.
There you go,
Door
lads.
up there, Ian. Thanks.
So what's all this about a
Yeah.
train anyway? I've never heard anything about
Well, this
it.
guy's supposed to be some sort of a conductor of some kind.
Must have been before I come over here.
Well, Mike, what'd you hear about this guy? He said
1963.
63.
He's a conductor. Same day John F. Kennedy was assassinated. That's the
Oh
only
my
thing I know.
God. Well, he's not been here that long. That's impossible. So, well, we can't do anything until Tom gets here anyway, so.
Well, I used to work at the library. I never heard anything about the train or saw the picture. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Who's
Well, here he is. Tom, come on over.
What the heck's going on?
Well, we got
Where's the
Mike
corpse?
Are you the coroner? What are you doing in my yard?
I am. This is the guy we just pulled out. I believe this is the one you're looking for.
Well, you know what? I've been calling you guys for weeks and weeks, and now all of a sudden you come over here. How come you come over here in the middle of the night now? After months
We were
of me
called.
calling you.
We were
I
just
told
called
you guys,
in.
I've been picking body
Look,
parts
look.
out of here for 6 months.
You got a problem with the
6
police
goddamn
department.
months. My realtor
I was
lied
called
to
in
me.
by the police
You guys
department.
lied to me.
I'm sorry.
The
No,
mayor
I didn't
lied
lie
to
to
me.
you. I didn't lie.
There's been a fucking... there's
I
been
am a
goddamn
coroner.
train wreck down there. And this guy, this is the corpse. This is the
This
guy that's...
corpse-
This is the engineer. This is the goddamn engineer that caused the whole thing 30 years ago.
This guy could not have been there for 30 years.
You can't tell me
No,
that.
I'm a forensic specialist.
Let me look at it. Let me look.
I can't believe this is happening.
Down the bottom of the hill.
Well, I think this is the corpse you've been looking for, or talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, you can use this. Don't touch anything until we get in the lab.
Oh, so this is the corpse that's not here, right? The one my realtor told me is not here?
Apparently.
And she told me specifically that there's no corpses in this property. I think your battery's a little weak.
I'll have to change it when I get back to the lab.
That's the face I've been talking about. I looked up the books on the conductor. That's the face
Well, he
of the
doesn't
conductor.
appear to have
That's
been
the
dead
engineer
for
that
more than-
crashed.
It doesn't appear to have been dead for more than 2 weeks.
I can't take it. I can't take this.
This is the guy that caused the accident. This is the guy that I have seen ever since I moved to this house. This
So, how did I do?
Very good.
Cut.
Oh, maybe Jack killed me.
See, Jack was probably there 140 years ago.
Probably, because he's like the devil.
He's undead.
Yeah, he's an evil guy.
He's undead.
I think he killed me, but he made it look like a suicide.
Yeah, I think so too.
The nerve.
At least you're not evil or anything like Bob Vincent.
Yeah, that's for
That guy
sure.
scares a lot of people.
Poor guy.
I know. I know. I feel sorry for him. He's so evil.
That's why I'm really good carry.
I guess his buddies come out next week and they got these little tiny cameras that you can mount everywhere. They're going to mount them all over the locomotive and take a series of pictures.
What do you think? Why don't you interview the head now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Did they tell you this area was haunted when you came out here?
She's the mayor.
I'm the nightmare.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's change the scene a little bit.
The ghost of the conductor will still ride the train.
At the train tracks, which lead directly to where the train wreck was discovered.
The green ghost lady's gonna be around here soon.
Hey, I'm done.
Yeah, you did a good job.
There were some bodies or heads down here that seemed like they were only a week old.
Anything else beyond that?
Oh, well, you're wicked, you're jolly well good, you know.
I just started talking nonsense.
What, you didn't know?
Didn't have a clue. Didn't have a clue.
Didn't have a weavers.
Didn't have a clue. Didn't have an
Not a
igloo.
weavers.
Not an igloo. And I'll see you later.
Ghost lady. Ghost lady, can you help me?
Oh, this is the mic?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is Mike. I'm Tom.
Boo.
You're scary.
That's the only thing I know how to say, scary.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
He helps you with your
The
lines.
morgue guy. Look at that look. See?
So who's older? Are you guys twins?
Huh?
yeah.
Who's older?
She's 7 years older than I am.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a geezer.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Oh, I can't say.
She's
I'm
a
kidding.
model.
I'm kidding. I am 27. Old.
That's nuts. Looks like you guys are part of some kind of a satanic ritual.
Okay, that's good.
Marty, you're going to be the sacrifice. We didn't tell you. We're not really making a film here. Great.
I can put extra dirt on him now because then it will kind of come up when you pull him up. I'll keep you warmer.
Keep you warmer in hell.
There you go. If you put Big Feet, put some down by to cover his shoes up.
We tell them, come on guys, let's go. And then also, and then also you see them on drill pin, they actually do a little work, but don't want to get your hands to it like this. Not like a girl, but kind of like, you know, you don't really want to do it, but you kind of
just give him a hand. Yeah, he's obviously dead.
Okay, when you guys talk kind of, you know, I don't believe, look at this guy. He's like, talk a little more like motion, a little more.
Let me read the script.
Just pull a body out. I know you haven't read it yet.
There is no script. Oh, there isn't?
No. This is called ad-lib.
Yeah, oh, okay. Where does this fat fucker come from? Okay.
This is the guy that caused the accidents. This is the guy that did it. He's been haunting my house ever since I bought it. Let's get this body cremated right away.
Holy shit!
All right, Mikey, you ready? He's a big lad. Let's get him out of here. Ready?
Come on, go easy. We want to destroy any of the evidence.
This is Joe Barnett reporting for News Channel 1. Today we have Chuck, the scientist, with us, and he's going to explain a little bit more about how Jack managed to survive so long, for 30 years, underground, unharmed.
I do theoretical studies on basic biogeology, and this site here is very fascinating. It's the conditions in this microclimate have all met to help preserve any type of animal or human body that might get trapped here. And oh gosh, as you can see, there's already landslides happening here. It's a very highly sensitive fault line. So there's a lot of seismic activity here, which would help to rapidly cover up these bodies. And that's the first stage. That's the first stage of fossilization.
Right,
How do I know?
How long has it been dead?
How do I know? I just found the body.
I'm
You're the
one
doctor.
that-
Don't
yeah.
tell me. I just found the
I know,
body.
I'm
You're
the
the
one
doctor.
that-
Don't
yeah.
tell me.
No obvious trauma. Bear's been dead for approximately 2, possibly 3 weeks.
Yeah, but all the other corpses are a lot older than that.
Yeah, but a corpse normally breaks down after 1 year. All you get is a skeleton. This guy's full. I mean, you got flesh and bones. You got.
Well, maybe he's just some bloke who was digging around down here, and he's only been here for a couple of weeks, for all we know.
That's what we're thinking. I mean, that's what it appears.
Look at how long the dirt and the leaves. Look.
And
That's the only
we
inconsistent thing about it.
found. Well, this is the only
And
body
from
we
a-
found. Everything else we found was just a skull or a bit of bone.
No, this guy's whole. He cannot have been here since 1963. That's impossible.
Well, I don't know
Sorry,
anything
it's
about
impossible.
that. Well, what do you want us to do with him? We can't leave him here.
Well, we gotta move him up a little more. Let me just take a few notes here.
Well, he looks like he's pretty heavy. I don't know if we're going to be able to move him. I hope I'm getting overtime for this.
Yeah, we're getting overtime.
We could have used a bit more help here.
Well, I'd say he's on a budget.
He's an ugly
So,
bastard, isn't
you-
he? Look at him.
All right. Well, that's all we can do for right now. Good job, guys. Come on, I'll buy you a cup of coffee. Let's go.
Nice one. There you go,
Door
lads.
up there, Ian. Thanks.
So what's all this about a train anyway? I've never heard anything about
Well, this
it.
guy's supposed to be some sort of a conductor of some kind.
Must have been before I come over here.
Yeah, 10:54s.
I saw him in the library, saw him in the mirrors, I saw him even in the toilet bowl. He's the
This is
engineer
one
of
you've
the
been
train
talking about
that crashed
in your dreams.
30
This guy's not been
damn
dead
years
for more
ago.
than 2 weeks.
Okay.
3 at the most.
Oh yeah, right.
3 at the most.
Yeah, right. 3
I'm a
days. huh?
forensic
3 weeks.
specialist. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I know you, Jack. I mean, I already knew what you were.
With 6 419s?
Now what do you have to say about yourself, huh, Jack? And there's nothing that's going to change that. You're never going to wake up. You killed all those people. You killed all those people and you don't give a damn, do you?